Hi, hello everyone. I'm Shalini. So, as we know that yes, we have started with this new channel of an academy that is BRC preparation towards CAT. So, this is a new channel that we have started from yesterday itself. It was like revealed and inaugurated yesterday. So, today I'm here to tell you about the importance of vocabulary and grammar. So, as it is VRC, as the channel says, only about VARC, that is verbal ability and reading comprehension. So, we'll be talking about only and only about VARC. So to start off with the topic for today, so I thought that yes, let's discuss something about vocabulary and grammar, something that we generally ignore. Yes, so I hope that you all will agree with me that yes, so this is something that we are ignoring from the very beginning. Why so? Because this is something we always do in our exam or like during, especially during our school times. And after, once we are finished with our schools, then it's like up kaun padega vocabulary or grammar. But then the problem comes only when we realize that yes, now we need to go for CAT, now we need to appear for OMETs. So that is where the problem arises, and then again we think that okay, fine, this is something that we are missing, or something very major thing, or something that is like very basic, something that we say that yes, we are missing. So what to do about it? So we'll discuss something about it. Okay, so to start with, I would say that yes, if I start like talking about vocabulary and grammar, so what is that first thing that comes to our mind? What is that first thing that comes to our mind? So if we talk about vocabulary, it is like that. I don't have a good vocabulary. I don't remember words. I don't know the meanings of most of the words. I don't like I can like others have such a wonderful vocabulary. Yes, and if we talk about grammar, so then what is grammar? Like it is like who wants to learn those rules? किसको पढ़ना है रूल्स, किसको जानना है कि क्या होता है ये सिंपल प्रेजेंट टेंस क्या हो जाता है, प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट क्यों यूज करते हैं, इनडायरेक्ट स्पीच क्या हो गया, एक्टिव पैसिव क्या हो जाता है, व्हाट इज एडवर्ब, व्हाट इज प्रोवर्ब, what are these pronouns, what are all this. So we are always confused with these things, and these things keep on bothering us every time that yes, what to do about it. So we'll in this session today we'll be talking about all such very petty issues, and yes, I would say like very some common questions that keep on coming in our mind. But yes, we'll find a solution to them as well. Okay, so to start with, so first let me introduce myself in a proper way that who I am. I am Shalini. My name is Shalini M. Beniwal. I'm a VRC educator on an Academy Plus, and I've got 10 years of teaching experience. I teach VRC for OMETs as well as for CAT. And yes, my expertise is in spoken English proficiency, and soft skills is also one of my forte. And if you talk about my qualifications, I'm an MBA in HR, and I've also done my master's in sociology. So I work as a freelance trainer for many corporate institutes and like this. So now to really move our session further, for as we are saying that today we'll be discussing about this vocabulary and grammar. So to start off with, I will first talk about vocabulary. Okay, so start talking about vocabulary. So what are vocabulary skills? Basically, how to begin with it. Now we have very less time for CAT. But yes, initially, if we really begin, like for example, if you are really preparing for CAT 22 or CAT 23, if you really plan to give for that time, so then if you really want to improve your vocabulary, so then that would be really beneficial for you. That yes, you start preparing for the vocabulary from now onwards. It doesn't mean this that you need to pick up a dictionary and you need to learn all the words. आपको डिक्शनरी बिल्कुल भी याद करने की जरूरत नहीं है, और वोकैबुलरी का मतलब ये कहीं से नहीं होता कि आपको वर्ड्स रटने हैं या याद करने हैं. वोकैबुलरी का मतलब हमारे ये होता है कि हाँ, हमारी वर्ड नॉलेज अच्छी होनी चाहिए. अब उसको हमें कैसे इंप्रूव करना है, हाउ टू इंप्रूव दैट, नाउ दैट इज द मेन थिंग. So now how to begin with. So what is that basic strategy that is there? So if we talk about the basic strategy, so then what is there, like how it helps? So if we talk about this, see, if you really want to improve vocabulary, the most important thing that you need to start off with is this, that yes, develop a habit of reading. You all need to develop a very good habit of reading. जब तक हमारी एक reading habit नहीं होगी, हमारी vocabulary improve नहीं हो सकती. So that is the thumb rule to vocabulary, if you really want to improve your vocabulary. Now, how reading helps? Now that is again a question, how reading helps. See, when we are reading something, so when we read something, we definitely come across many words. हमें ऐसे कई words मिलते हैं जिनका मतलब हमें नहीं मालूम होता, for the words for which we don't know the meaning. Right? So what happens? So that when we don't know the meaning, so what we do? Either we Google it or either we see it in the dictionary. And most of us, like I think more than 50% of us, what we do, we just ignore it. छोड़ो, क्या करना है, जान के नहीं करना, नहीं समझ आया, कोई बात नहीं, आगे बढ़ते हैं. But see, but now if you're preparing, if you're already preparing, if you really want that, yes, your vocabulary should be good, we should really like avoid doing this. We should not ignore the words for which we don't know the meaning. If we don't know the meaning of any word, please make sure that, yes, you are putting an effort to find the meaning. It is very, very important. So whenever you come across a word, always try to find the meaning of that word. And before, and in case if you don't have a dictionary at that time, if you are not using the phone at that time, you don't have your mobile phones, so in that case try to understand that, yes, in what context the word has been used, right? किस तरह से उस वर्ड को हमने सेंटेंस में यूज किया है, उसका क्या पॉसिबल मीनिंग निकल सकता है. ओके, सो लाइक so when we start developing this habit, our vocabulary improves. So that is, so if we really talk about how to start with or how to begin with, yes, that is the most important thing, that yes, whenever you are reading something, make sure, please make sure that, yes, you put the effort to find the meaning. It is very, very important. Please make sure. And yes, once you have identified the meaning, once you have found the meaning, I always suggest my learners that, yes, please make a separate notebook or a diary or a register, whatever you prefer. Write down the words, write down the new words that you have learned. For example, maybe like in a day you come across 5 new words. Write those words, write down those words with their meanings, okay, in that dictionary, or sorry, in your register or in your notebook. Write down those words. And like, after a day or two, just go through them, just revise them once again. Okay, like this word has this meaning, this word was used in such a way. And if possible, try to use that word. Try to use the word in the sense like while you speak, while you're speaking to something, someone, or maybe like you're writing something, like anywhere, try to use that word. So once you start doing this, once the word has been used, then that word would be imprinted in your memory forever. Then if you come across that word anywhere, like anywhere, anytime, you will always remember the meaning. And yes, but yes, the most important thing is to start reading, to like really develop a habit of reading. And to develop a habit of reading doesn't mean this, that you need to start like you need to start reading like very, very big novels or boring novels. See, it all depends on you. Reading habits doesn't mean this, that like maybe like if I like to read novels, that doesn't mean that even you will also like to read novels. So it depends person to person. But yes, you need to identify that, yes, what I like to read. Okay, so yes, you need to see this, what you like to read. आपको क्या पढ़ना अच्छा लगता है, किस चीज के बारे में पढ़ना अच्छा लगता है, what is that subject, what is that I would say a topic or something which you really enjoy reading. So maybe it's about films, or maybe it's about sports, or maybe about technology, or maybe about something else. But yes, we should have an interest. So always start reading. If you really want to develop a habit of reading, so yes, start from where you think that, yes, this is something which I enjoy reading. क्योंकि जो चीज आपको पढ़ने में अच्छा लगेगा, जिसको आप एंजॉय करोगे, वो आपको जल्दी समझ आएगा. बट अगर आप ऐसा कुछ देखोगे जो आपको लगता है कि नहीं, मुझे समझ नहीं आ रहा, बट मुझे बोरिंग लग रहा है, सो even if you're trying to catch something from there, you will not be able to get it. So to start off, always start with something which has your interest. Okay, now if we come to that is the basic thing. And yes, but if we talk about this, because now the time is less, so if I say that, yes, if you want to start reading now, okay, it's never too late, you can start right now also, you can start reading. But yes, I would really suggest, that doesn't mean that you don't pay attention to your studies. That doesn't mean this at all, because now the time is very less, you need to prepare. So okay, so and most of you are definitely, you as and all those who are preparing for CAT 22 must have already started reading in the initial, from the beginning of the year itself. Okay, so now if we come to the other thing, so what is the other thing that really helps? So that is the basic strategy, comes under basic strategy. So then we think that, yes, after we started reading and we have developed the habit of reading, we have also started finding the words of the meaning, meaning of the words. So it all, after all this, it also depends like, okay, how good we are with the root words. Okay, so we should have a good knowledge of the root words also. What are the root words? Okay, so now what are root words? So if we talk about root words, so yes, those are the words like, if we add that word to a particular, if we use those root words as a suffix or a prefix to a word, it gives us a specific meaning. So when such root words are used in any of the words, and if we can identify such root words, so yes, we can also understand the meaning of particular word. So to give you a very simple example, if I really give you a simple example, for example, if we take the root word as aqua, okay, if I take the root word aqua, so we know that what does aqua refers to? Aqua refers to water. It means water. Yes. Now, if I say that yes, aquarium, if I use the word with aquarium, so we can very well relate that, okay, that aquarium is a, what is an aquarium? Aquarium is a, it's like any where like the fishes are kept. Yes. But definitely, because it is an aquarium and it is an aquarium, so definitely where fishes are kept in water. Fish needs water. So that's how we relate it. So even if we are not knowing the words, if we are good with the root words, we can somehow identify the meaning of those words. So that is very important. And yes, as I said, reading is the most important thing. The more you read, more like it, you will improve your vocabulary. Then the other thing that I would like to talk about is your weakness. What is your, like, how you can identify a weakness towards vocabulary? What is that area like where you lack? See, the weakness could be either this, that yes, you are not interested in reading. Okay, so yes, we need to overcome that. Then the other problem is this, that yes, even if I'm good with reading, like I really ignore the things. Okay, like I ignore the words. For which the words I don't know the meaning, I just wish that, okay, fine, let me ignore it. Let me just not talk about it. So that is there. So see, that should not be there. So we should know that, okay, where we are lacking, what is there that we are like we are not good at. So once we have identified a weakness, definitely we are like that, yes, we can overcome it. And then we come to the third point, so that is consistency. So what is consistency? See, vocabulary is not something which I would say that yes, you can prepare in 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, or like this. This is something that requires consistent effort. So that means that that keeps on going. Yes, something that would be required every day, every time. So definitely, even today also, even I also come across many words for which I don't know the meaning. But that doesn't mean this, that yes, I don't pay. That doesn't mean this, that yes, that I'll not put that effort to find the meaning. I have to put that effort. I need to put that effort. So if I really want to improve my vocabulary, I should be always ready to put that effort, that yes, I will see the meaning of that word. So that consistency should be there. So whenever you are doing it, that you should maintain that, because improving vocabulary means that you are doing something throughout. It is not something that yes, once you have cleared the cat or other omits or anything, that means that you don't need vocabulary. Definitely you would be requiring the vocabulary is needed every time, and definitely you need to improve. If some way or the other you will be coming across different words, and you need to know the meaning of those words. So for that, it is very important. So consistency means just this, that yes, you need to put constant efforts, right? The consistency in your effort should be there if you really want to improve your vocabulary. Then if we talk about the retaining power, now that is the major issue. Yes, that is the major issue with all of us. कि पढ़ तो लिया हमने, देख लिया, 10 words लिख भी लिए, 20 words लिख लिए, अब उन्हें याद कैसे करें? याद तो रहता ही नहीं, भूल जाते हैं भाई हम. That is again a problem. So now what to do about it? उसके लिए हमें क्या करना है? So if we really talk about the retaining power, see, for example, if you have read about 10 words, okay, हमने आज 10 words पढ़े, we have read or we have studied 10 words, we know the meaning and we have done it. So one thing is this, that yes, we can do the rectification. Yes, that is the one thing, that we can cram them up. But then how long that would last? That is important. So we have to retain, but retain in a way that yes, we remember it for long. Okay, like we can retain it forever. We need to do that. Okay, but see, for the words now, if we really see and if we really talk about this, that yes, there are definitely, like, we all have our own vocabulary knowledge, we all have our own word knowledge. And yes, for the words for which we don't know the meaning, for the words for which we know the meaning, they are always there in our mind. जिन वर्ड्स का हमें मीनिंग मालूम है, जो वर्ड्स हमें समझ आते हैं, वो हमेशा हमारे ब्रेन में रहते हैं, हमारी मेमोरी में रहते हैं, वो कहीं नहीं जाते. ओके, ऐसा नहीं है कि अगर आपको कुछ ऐसे वर्ड्स है जो आपको आज याद है, या आप इतने टाइम से यूज करते आ रहे वो, which you are using in your daily life or otherwise, and if somebody asks you the meaning of that particular word, it is not like this, that like after 10 days you will forget the meaning. No, it will never happen. That would be there in your memory forever, right? So that means definitely our brain has that retaining power. It can retain the words, but yes, it takes time. And yes, it's very much sure that yes, each word that we remember today or we retain in our memory, that word was registered in our memory for the first, definitely for the first time in sometime it was registered in our brain for the first time, है ना. पहली बार कभी ना कभी तो वो वर्ड हमारे मेमोरी में रजिस्टर किया गया है. तो हमने उस वर्ड को सीखा है. So that is with the every word. That is there with the new words also. So the more we use those words, it becomes easier for us to retain the words. So as I was saying that, for example, if you have studied about 10 words, right? So how many words we could retain? So out of 10, even if you are able to retain 3 to 4 words or maximum 5, that is 50%. So that is more than enough. That is more than enough. Okay, so but it takes time. So next time when you revise those words, maybe you remember 6 of them. Maybe then afterwards, maybe you remember 8 of them, and then gradually 10 of them. But yes, that retaining means this, that yes, you have known the word, you have known the meaning, you have used that word, used in the word, like maybe in anywhere in your communication, you have used that word. So once you start doing this, definitely that would help and you will retain that word. Okay, so that is about vocabulary that I would really like to discuss with the very basics. And then if I come to the next thing, that is grammar. Okay, so now if I talk about grammar, so what is grammar actually? If we really talk about grammar, so what is grammar? Again, a very an area or a something that really makes us very, I think, fearful about. Yes, most of us are very fearful because this is something that we used to do in the school. Ye wala rule, wo wala rule. Yes, about tenses. What is this? Then what are the parts of speech? What is this? Yes, why we need to do them? See, definitely now, if you really talk about cat and omit, so definitely nobody is going to ask you this, like what is a noun or what is an adverb or how adjective is used, or like use these prepositions or use these conjunctions, or like change the tense of the sentence to a particular tense. Nothing would be done. But yes, what is important? But then too, this is important. Why? Why it is important? So for grammar, if you really want to improve your grammar and if you really want to see that, okay, what kind of questions are being asked. So the questions are not, I won't say like they are very simple. The questions that are being asked in cat and omits, that are not simple if our basics are not clear. They are not simple unless our basics are not clear. Once our basics are clear, then yes, our grammar is good and we are all set for it. So the very important thing towards grammar is your basic concepts. How good you are with your basics. Okay, so basics include what? Basics include what? So basics means that yes, you should know that, okay, what are the different parts of speech? Like if we talk about noun, adjective, pronoun, adverb, verbs, conjunctions, articles, prepositions, interjections, determiners. So we should know that, okay, what are all these things? Right? How we use, like what are, like how they are defined as such. Right now, to know the basic concepts, we need to know their definitions also. We need to know the definition too. Okay, like definition in the sense, like need not to learn the definition, but yes, you should know that, okay, if I ask like what is an adjective, then yes, you should know that these are the describing words. We describe a noun or a pronoun, right? So that depends on it. So basically, our basic concept should be good. So then, if we really talk if we talk about in this in view of this cat and omits, and yes, the grammar and the basic concepts I would really consider is very important is your parts of speech, then your tenses, and the most important is the subject verb agreement. Now the subject verb agreement is the most important thing. If you are not good with it, then yes, definitely you will not be able to answer the questions that are being asked, because generally the questions that are being asked in based on grammar or in your verbal ability, that is based on subject verb agreement. Okay, like what is a subject and what is a verb. So you should know that, okay, how subject should agree with the verb. Okay, so there are basic rules, so you should be good with them. Okay, so that is there. So you should be, so if you really want to improve, and if you and yes, the questions that are being asked in the grammar portion is like maybe the error, the sentence error detection, like maybe the sentence is given, you need to take out an error from it, you need to point it out, okay, this is the error. Or a sentence correction, that maybe a sentence is given and it's written in 3 or 4 different ways, and you need to identify that yes, this is the right way to write a sentence. Now, which is that right way? Which is the most appropriate way to write a sentence? It all depends on this, that yes, how good you are with your basics. Okay, so it all depends on this. Like it should be that you should know that, okay, fine, like whether the word overused over here is the, like how it is used, whether it is used as an adverb or whether it is used as an adjective. Like the difference, you should then, for that, you should be able to identify that, okay, what is an adverb and what is an adjective. Okay, so yes, so that is more important. So first, basics are very important, and covering your basics and like really making your basics really good, it doesn't take much time. It all depends on our efforts and how much efforts we are putting. So to start off with, yes, if you really want to be good with it, it's very much it's very much required that yes, you get you be good with your basic concepts, you clear your basics. Okay, so right now also, if you are think that yes, my basics are not clear, so I would really suggest that yes, please first please make sure that your basics gets clear. Okay, if you have doubt, you are most welcome to ask anytime to any of the educators that is there, and we all are there. Yes, you know, we are already there to help you out, and we are always there to help you. But yes, make sure that you don't hesitate and you clear your doubts. That is very, very important. Now, again, if we talk about weakness identification, what is that? Weakness is again with the grammar is only this, that yes, our basics are not clear. So if you really relate to it that yes, I am not clear with my basics, so that means I need to brush up my skills. Okay, so what basics you were taught at the time you were there in the school? Okay, those basics were important. Yes, very much important. But because now we have because such basics are not asked and we don't use them, so what happens? We just forget. So, but again, if we really want to, because now we'll be appearing for CAT and OMETS as well. So that means what? That we need to identify our weakness. We need to clear our basics. So that is very, very important. And our basics also suffer because of one thing, that is like the way we speak and the way we write. Especially with the way we speak. Why so? For example, yes, we are in habit of using the slang. We are too much in habit of using slangs. So then what happens? We forget to use the right the right language, really ignore using the right or appropriate sentences while speaking. Okay, like we become very informal. So that is okay. So see, if you're talking with our friends or like anyone in a family or someone, using slangs, that is very much okay. Or on social media or somewhere, that's absolutely okay. But to be very formal, we should be like, yes, we are using the most appropriate language. Yes, we are using a language where we are very much sure that yes, the sentence is grammatically correct. It is very important. The very common mistake that we make is like, didn't you went there? That is a very common mistake. Most of us like. But the thing is this, like with didn't, we don't use what? We don't use the second form of the verb or the past form. Like we won't use went. We will say, did you go there? So that was a very common example that I gave right now. But yes, there are such silly mistakes that we make. So it is very important that while we are speaking and while we are writing, we are sure that yes, we are making correct sentences, and try to make simple sentences. The more simple sentences we are making, it becomes more easier for us to identify our mistakes and correct them. So that is there. So once we are done with this, once we are over with this, that yes, our basics are good, our concepts are very much clear, and we are making simple sentences, we are able to write simple sentences without any grammatical mistakes. So then we will be able to apply them. Apply means now application and usage. So what does that refer to? So if I really talk about application and usage, it just means this, that okay, that how you are applying those basics. Like when you are given a question, so how much, like how with the with your written, with your this knowledge of basic concepts, how you are able to apply to it, how you are able to say apply in the sense that for example, a sentence is given to you that maybe that asks you that yes, correct the sentence, maybe which is the sentence, which is grammatically correct. So if your concepts are clear, you should be you'll be able to identify, okay, this is the sentence where there is no grammatical mistake. Like this is the most apt way to write a sentence. So, okay, so application comes there. So application comes only when your concepts are clear. Okay, so that is there. So further, if I really talk, so that's, see, so the grammar and the vocabulary in all, if I really talk, so I would say that is the most important thing which we should really pay attention to. Like we should not be ignorant to this. See, that is required everywhere. So see, maybe just imagine that you are you have cleared CAT and everything that is there. Maybe you have cleared CAT and then you become CEOs of the companies and this, and but your grammar is not good. So then what would, maybe you'll maybe somewhere you'll make mistakes. So definitely that's not to be done. So we should be good with it. Okay, so that's very, very important. So grammar just required this, that yes, your concept should be clear. So it doesn't take much time, and it is not that difficult to. So if we really put a sincere effort, it is never that difficult. It all depends how we have decided. Okay, so what we have decided within, so it all depends on this, how you do it. So it all depends on this. So with this, And yes, if you talk about and yes, there are many courses that come up that we are like already that are ongoing on the platform. And yes, there are other new courses also that keeps coming up, and now we'll have practice courses also. So if any one of you who is really looking forward to, yes, like subscribe for the courses or enroll in the courses, you can very well use the code that is Shalini09 live. You can use this code and you can get a 10% discount on your plus and your iconic subscription on the platform that is an academy. You can use them. We are all there. You can have a live sessions. You can come there in the live sessions and you can ask your doubts, clear your doubts, and like clear up, because in our live sessions we always make sure that yes, we are covering all the basics, we are doing covering all the theory, and we are then doing the practical aspect as well. So we are covered all the things that way. Excuse me. Yes, so that is there. So see, if we really talk about this, then like as I'm saying that yes, vocabulary and grammar is very important. So that means there's something which is not need not to be left out. It is something that we cannot ignore. So if you really want to be good with it, then yes, make sure that yes, for your vocabulary, make sure that yes, you develop a habit of reading. And even if you are like developing a habit of reading doesn't mean just like you start reading novels. No, start reading anything. Maybe just write, just maybe read a small article or small maybe a small editorials, anything that you like. But yes, read it. And whenever you come across a word, that is the most important thing. Whenever you come across a word, always make sure that yes, you put that effort to find the meaning of that word. So that is very important. And yes, as for grammar, I said the application and usage is very important, but we can only apply and use it in the right way only when our basic concepts are very clear. So it's very important that yes, we clear out our concepts. We should know that okay, what are the important things, what is the basics. And if you really want to refer to a book, then yes, I would say that yes, we all have gone through that book, Brennan Martin. So you to start off with, you can also go. You can also refer to that book. That is also important. But yes, but as compared, but if we compare it with the CAT level, so then yes, I would really suggest that yes, you should really plan for subscriptions on the platform as well, so that you can know that okay, how the things are being done. But yes, to start off with, you can also refer to Brennan Martin, because that is covered mostly. All the basics are being covered. But yes, it is. But the most important thing is to cover those basics, to know the basics. Unless our basics are not clear, we will not solve the purpose. The purpose is never solved. So if you really want to go with it, then yes, I would suggest that yes, please clear your basics and make sure that yes, you put a consistent effort to improve your vocabulary as well while reading something, while trying to comprehend the words. Like try whenever whenever you come across new words, always make sure that yes, you are reading some, that you are always able to comprehend the meaning. Like whenever you come across a new word, try to guess the meaning. Try to guess that the possible meaning, what that particular word could mean. Okay, like how that word has been used. So when we start doing this, when we really make such small changes, definitely we change. Definitely we change, and things do change, and we can improve ourselves, right? So I think that was this was just an introductory session with all of you. So that was all for today. So thank you so much for joining me. And yes, please subscribe to the channel so that you can know more of the so that we can share we can share and we can talk more and more often. And you should be like you can know more about VRC. So hope to see you soon again, and we'll meet again very soon. So thank you so much. That's all for today. Take care, everyone. Please stay safe and see you. Thank you so much. Bye.